Broadcasting from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, this is TGD Today. And now please welcome Hero III,
HR3,
Al Cloyd,
Dr. Grind,
George Honeycutt,
The Godfather.
Hey everyone, welcome to TGD Today. It's Pro Golf Talk Live with Hugh Roy III and George Honeycutt. We have the pro in the house and some great tournaments going on, although I'm kind of on my post-Christmas time doldrums.
You're on your downer.
Dude, I get 3 months before I get so psyched up, and the par 3 contest at the Masters is my Christmas Eve when we open up the presents.
Mm-hmm.
And then poof, it's over with.
Yeah.
It's just like Christmas for me. I sit there and I start counting down. You want to know how many days it is till the next one?
Only you.
Only me, baby. Hey, there's some events going on. We saw early this morning from Shenzhen, China. Bubba Watson's over there.
Yeah.
20 hours of flying, and he goes out and actually shoots pretty good. I thought he would be dead dog tired and
Jet
not
lag
very
and all
interested,
that,
but
yeah.
he's getting a big check for being there.
Yeah.
But he enjoys playing over there. He enjoys going. He enjoys the culture, and ends up shooting 2 under par 70. So, the leaders are only at 6 and 7 under, so he's not that far out.
No.
But pretty golf course, nice golf course.
Yes.
They got a couple of amateurs that are playing really well from the quote-unquote China and Taiwan area. But, it seems to be a good event. Peter Uline, who is a Orlando native,
Yeah.
he lives there. He's up there at the top of the leaderboard. So, it's a fun event to watch. And it's kind of, again, like, okay, we just got through with the Masters. I mean, where are they going to play that's going to draw our attention? And one place is, of course, the Heritage.
Yes.
At Hilton Head. And it's known as the tournament after the Masters.
It is, and it's a much more laid-back atmosphere, so the guys can actually just go down here and play golf and relax, and have some good food. I mean, you've got great restaurants down there, great seafood, like we do here. But it's just more of a kind of a laid-back home course type thing.
Well, interestingly, too, this is one of the weeks on the LPGA that they start on Wednesday and end on Saturday.
Yes.
And which you and I have discussed openly, and we both agreed wholeheartedly that this was a great format, a great time schedule, and will just continue to help their ratings.
It's got to, because, obviously Wednesday on the PGA Tour is their Pro-Am day, so there's no coverage. So now you can actually have live golf coverage with the ladies, on Wednesday, and it finishes up on Saturday. Then everybody can watch the final
and I
rounds
enjoyed
on Sunday.
Yeah. You know me. I'm watching golf.
Yeah.
So, and one IK Kim has shot 7 under par, and just a beautiful round of golf.
I tell you what, Parts, when that girl gets it going, she gets in with her. The funny part is she always hits it pretty good, and she'll play decent. But when her mind gets in it, watch out, because it's like she gets in that lockdown mode, and it's game over. I mean, I've never seen any. I've played a lot of golf with her, and I tell you what, it's impressive.
I haven't seen her play that focused, and where just every shot she stood over, she seemed to be executing.
Yeah. And
not just hitting the shot and getting, okay results. She was hitting every shot exactly in the dime-size quadrant that she was looking at.
It's like I said, when
You
she
see my point?
she dials it in, watch out.
Well, IK Kim's at 7 under par. C. Young Kim is at 5 under, along with NB Park and No Young Choi. NB Park, again, spent so many weeks at number 1. It's good to see her back a little bit. Now, will she be able to hold it together for 4 days? But we'll see. So, and then Jenny Shin is at 4 under par. It was interesting to see the last major champion, of course, and watch her play. And frankly, there was a lot of short-sighted shots that she ended up pulling out. Mm-hmm. And we're talking about Lindsey Combe and watching her round. She was a club short on 4 different holes I saw her hit approaches to. And you're sitting there going, okay, is the wind confusing her? Is the surface, the firmness of the surfaces confusing her? Or she just thinks she can hit a 9-iron 150 yards. I'm not sure. But I was disappointed in her club selection and her execution during the round. But again, a majority of Japanese are in the leaderboard, on top of the leaderboard. And we're seeing that. Paula Kramer is really the highest American playing, and they're in Hawaii. So they're in a beautiful, spectacular spot.
I mean, how can you
and
not want to play golf?
And the wind is up.
Oh, it always is.
The wind is up. I was watching some of those flags, and I'm going, my goodness, they got to be hitting 3 more clubs into some of these holes.
Absolutely, without a question of a doubt.
But again, we mentioned Paula Kramer. She's at 3 under par. Zi Young Lin is at 3 under. Ho Ju Kim is at 3 under. Morgan Pressel, also from the U.S., at 3 under. Beatrice Ricari, good to see her back, 3 under par. Christy Kerr shot 3 under 69. So congratulations to Christy.
Very
A
nice.
good first round. Miriam Lee is at 3 under, and Molinaro is at 3 under. And then we have a whole host at 2 under. It was interesting to watch also, too, one Michelle Wee. She couldn't seem to get her act together. And there's all of a sudden now these little pulled putts from her new putting stance.
Yeah,
Pulled.
You can read something into it if you want, George. I think, being back in Hawaii, obviously her being from there, there's probably a lot of distractions going on, too, from the outside the golf
Could be.
part.
You're so nice at times. It's amazing how you come up with these excuses.
I try.
Okay. Let's catch everybody up real quick. I know you got it pulled up because of your interest level in it. Let's catch everybody up on the Heritage. They are out on the golf course right now. If you made your fantasy golf picks, of course, you made those before this morning when they teed off, because now you can't do them.
Nope.
I've tried that. It doesn't work. So, how come they won't let the Godfather come in after day one and make his picks? Why won't they do that, Q?
It's because you're a legend in your own mind.
That's right, baby. Kevin Kisner, 4 under par through 15. He started on the back. Charlie Hoffman, again. Here's Charlie. He was there at the Masters. Here he is back again. So Charlie Hoffman continuing his stellar play. 3 under par through 13. John Merrick at 2 under. Zach Blair at 2 under. Dudley Hart. Is he wearing the paint suit today?
I don't know. I saw his name on the list. I don't know if he got a sponsor's invite or what, but, you haven't seen much of him.
No.
And I know he was hurt.
And back when he was playing and before he hurt his wrist and his shoulder and his hip and everything else. But you had to wonder where he got his clothes. And then we saw Daly come out with Loudmouth Golf, and then you figure, oh, well, that was just the predecessor. But Dudley did it first.
Yeah.
So it's good to see him back. Troy Merritt at 1 under. Blake Adams at 1 under. Brandon Grace is at 1 under. Sang Moon Bay at 1 under. Alex Cheka at 1 under. So, again, they are just getting out on the course there at Hilton Head, and they are playing Shipyard. So it's
Shipyard
or Harbortown. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I got confused.
What do you got?
I stayed at Shipyard. I something you would like to have.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. This golf course, you've talked about it many times. This is a shot maker's golf course. You could literally go around it with a 3-wood or even a 3-iron, and much like you just need to real small fairways, tight fairways, a lot of dog legs, small greens.
It's like Mark Immelman and I talked about yesterday, George. I mean, it's one of those where you can hit it in the fairway and literally not have a shot, and you're in the fairway.
You would be blocked out.
Yes. So it's about knowing.
A lot of hanging trees in front of the approaches to the greens.
Yeah, all the power, and I hit it 9 miles and whatever, it doesn't matter.
And we see that in some of the past champions and the results of past winners. Of course, Matt Kuchar is the reigning champion here. A decently long hitter, but also, too, he can really pull it back and throttle back and manage his way around a golf course.
Exactly, because you hit a lot of 3-woods or hybrids off tees around this golf course. Because, the hole 15, why would you hit driver when you can't really odds are, unless it's downwind, you can't get there in 2.
And we saw Cooch last year on 18, Hugh, where the wind was really pounding in off of the quote-unquote surf, is he didn't play with the marsh. He didn't play with the water left. He didn't mess with that bunker left. He went ahead and bailed out right of the green. Great shot. Comes up short into the bunker, front right, and then ends up getting out of it and making birdie. So, he ends up winning the tournament from that front bunker. And just good course management.
Yeah, it's just a good golf course, and it's just one that makes you have to think your way around, and it's not a smash and bash where you see these guys hitting 9 miles and trying to knock it in there and fire at every pin. Because if you fire at the pin and you miss, good luck.
Well, Billy Horschel, who actually came in here for Monday after the Masters, several other guys came in Monday after the Masters playing the Die Club, of course, out at Jeff Deal's place. And they then left here, went straight down to Hilton Head, and got started with the Pro-Ams and all. And also, too, one Jordan Spieth, our Masters champion for 2015. He did his media blitz on Monday and Tuesday. Bless his heart, he did 8 spots on TV Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Saw him on the Today Show in the morning when Heather was getting dressed because she's up and she likes to watch the Today Show, and he came on there. And, it's just really cool to see the young man hold his, not withdraw and whatever, and going down there and give Steve Wilmot, the tournament director, the help he needs to try to get the crowds and keep this going.
And you bring up a very good point, and we're not going to pound this, but you bring up a great point in the fact that he didn't withdraw.
Yeah.
And very easily could have done that with his commitments. It would be easy. I mean, he won the Masters, dude. And, that's just the ultimate. That's a major. And, of course, why not live in the moment? But he went ahead. He committed. He stayed committed, and he's down there
playing. And,
playing.
Langer did it. There's a lot of guys that have done it when they won the Masters and they going down to Hilton Head because, again, they can still play golf, and yet it's, like I said, it's more of a laid-back, relaxed atmosphere. So
Do you expect much from him this week?
Honestly, no. But if he did, get up in there decent, it wouldn't surprise me.
I think he'll have a top 20. I think so.
I think it's where, they'll still be on the hangover part of it from the Masters. But, it's a fun golf course to play, and you never know.
But, his caddy Mike is competitive, too.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to keep him in the moment. He's going to say, look, if you're going to play this thing, let's play it.
Yeah.
And so if we're here, we might as well play to win.
Sure.
So, I just think the physicality of what he's been through over the last several weeks to days is going to catch up with him at some time. So I just hope he's able to hang on to it through Sunday and get through this and then take some time off. He, needs to get home, visit with the sister, visit with the family a little bit more, maybe walk off that 12 pizzas they ate at Augusta Sunday night when he got back from the clubhouse. And so I just wish him one of the nicest young men that we have met in quite some time on the tour.
Absolutely, no question. The way he handles himself is just amazing.
We got a lot to talk about on Monday for Monday Morning Golf Wrap. So we've got the European Tour in China. We've got the ladies in Hawaii. We've got the men, of course, down at Hilton Head. And then also, too, there's a Q school going on right now.
For Canada,
for PGA Canada. And we've got couple local guys that are actually attending that Q school. And so we'll catch up on them and let everybody know about it on Monday.
Good.
So it's going to be a busy day, and we're going to cut this thing off quick because I've got somewhere to be. The Godfather has an appointment.
You and me both.
Okay, TGD Radio and TV are produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured course pages where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much more. Need help with your next golf vacation? Just call Dave. Give us a call, 844-GO-GOLF-1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand. Catching up on any show, all you have to do is click on the TGD Radio or the TGD TV tab in the menu screen at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices at iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and, of course, the Myrtle Beach Golf app. For Hugh Roy III, I'm George Honeycutt, and on behalf of Jeff Behind the Glass, we want to thank you, our guests, for tuning in. There's more golf news and information coming up next.